Hello everyone, Rich here, back for P&R Craft and for another bite-sized tutorial, and today we're going to be building this semi-truck here, or this European style flat nose truck here like this. No trailer just yet because that's an optional extra, but this is what we'll be building today. Very simple, very basic, nothing really special to look at, but this is the design we're going to go for, and if you want to follow the build then go ahead. So first of all, you're going to want to build your wheels. So we'll put our first wheel, which is 4 blocks, so we're going to go over here and do that first. So we'll put our first wheel down in black concrete, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, so 4 blocks of black concrete like that. And then for the other side wheel, you want to go to the 5th block, no, 6th block out, so hang on, to be 5th. So the truck is 5 wide, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put your other wheel there like that. So the whole thing should be 5 wide. So I'll put a line of quartz across the front, so across the front wheels, across the top of that, so we go across the front of the top block, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So there we are, so it's 5 wide. Okay, so now for the back wheels, we're going to go behind the first wheels, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back and put our next wheel, 1 block gap and put our third wheel there like that, so it's a 6-wheeler. Do the same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 block back, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we are, so there's our wheel layout like so, and put another line of quartz across the back like so, so there we are, there's our truck sorted. Right, so what we're going to do now is behind the front wheel, put 2 quartz blocks there like so, and 2 like that, and join them together like so, and then we're going to put a square of blocks around like so, across the tops of the wheels, like so, across the back and across the front like so, and then we'll just do another line of that as well, another square around like so, like that. So it should be 5 wide, and then it should be 5, it's basically 5 wide, 5 square basically, 5 wide, 5 sides, and there we go. So now for the windows, we're going to put a line of windows or glass blocks across the front like so, and then 1 to the side there and 1 to the other side there like so, and then behind the windows we put 1, 2, 3 in quartz, 1, 2, 3, and then across the back again. And then for the curve of the front, or the front roof, we're going to put some quartz stairs across the top of the windows like so, so that's 5 quartz stairs across the windows like that. And then for the back we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and across the back like that. And then you can add the roof, which is all quartz again. The reason I'm building it in quartz is because the quartz has a quartz stair block, which is good. So there we are, that is our very basic chassis done. Well, front anyway. Right, so for behind the cab now, we're going to get our grey concrete, and from the bottom block here down here, like so, between the back wheels and the cab, we're going to put 2 grey blocks there for the tanks, fuel tanks, and 2 on the other side like that. And then in between, we're going to put a line, 3 lines of quartz, so from the middle go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 7 to connect up to that back like that, and then another line like so either side. Like that, so it's 3 lines like so, and then if you want to put 1 between the rear wheels like that. Not looking too bad. For the trailer hitch, you're going to put 1, I'd say, directly between, I'd say right in the middle between the 4 rear wheels here, so put a trailer hitch just there like that. That will come in handy when we do a trailer. And then what we're going to do now is add the tailpipes, the exhaust pipes on the back, the big stacks. So in the middle here, we've got the middle block here, go 1 to the side and go 1. This is using black stone wall, by the way, so put 1 there like that and 1 there like that, either side of the centre, and then just go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6 high like that. And if you want to, you can curve them back like that. It just looks like it's a bit of it makes it look like a flag rather than a pipe, so that just leave it like that. It looks a little better like that. Right, so now details. What we're going to do now is the middle on the front of the front of the truck here. We're going to remove these 3 blocks in the middle like so, and replace them with a waxed copper grate. So 3 grates like that, and it does the design like that, and they don't look too bad. And across the bottom down here, where the bumper would be, we're going to use some mangrove signs. We're going to put 5 signs across the front. Like so. Now these are very kind of not really in keeping with the design, it's just because we don't really have anything else that works for a bumper, but it'll do. Right, so that's that job there. Another detail we're going to add now is item frames for tail lights and headlights. So we get our item frames, which are a pain in the ass to use. So we get item frames. We also want some red concrete for that, so we'll put some either side of the grate to put an item frame there and an item frame there, and we're going to put some quartz blocks in those for the headlights, looking like that. It does look kind of very retro style in the design. I say it's a very basic. And then across the back here we're going to put one item frame in the corners there and there, and we're going to put the tail lights in there like so. So that's that job there, and that don't look too bad. Very, very, very basic, like I say. And then we're going to get our levers. We're going to use levers now. We're going to put those on the front side of the cab like that for a head for the wing mirrors. And I believe that is all the detail done for the cab. Now the cab is very basic inside, so if we go inside we can actually put we can actually sort of fill out the interior. It's not going to be very elegant in here, but say if we just add some grey concrete in here like so, then we can put some stairs, I suppose, for chairs. So we get our stair blocks, put a stair block there and a stair block there. They don't look too bad, do it? So you've got a bit of cab design there. Not sure what to use for the steering wheel, but we'll put a sign there anyway. That could be the steering wheel. Yeah, I don't look too bad, do it? Not brilliant, not perfect, but it'll do. And we'll just climb out of there. And yeah, I'd go with that. The steering wheel is a bit wonky, but that's not a problem. So that is... I'll just put that block back there. That is our cab done. So that's the first phase, really, if you want to. I mean, we can add a trailer now if you want to. So for the trailer, just gonna ponder what to do for this one. The trailer is an optional extra because, like I say, this truck can be modified and turned into something else if we want to. Make it a bigger truck, a smaller truck if we want to. You can add the aerodynamic piece to the top. Entirely up to you. But for the trailer, what we should use for that, we're going to use some slabs. Now the slabs are optional. Well, not really optional, they are essential, but you know, slabs are a pain in the ass because there's not a very big variety of them. So for slabs, I think we'll use some polished blackstone slabs. May as well use polished blackstone wall blocks as well. So we'll get our polished blackstone. Polished blackstone for that as well. So I think we'll go for a box trailer. I think so. Right, from the trailer hitch in the middle here, using a slab, you're going to go 1, 2 out to the side, and then go 1, 2 forward. Same to the side, 1, 2 out, and 1, 2 forward, and then connect those up like that, and fill in the bottom like so. So that's the base of your trailer. And you're going to go back with your slabs, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and then down underneath go 1, 2, and underneath 1, 2, and underneath again 1, 2 to begin the design of your trailer. So the trailer should sit. Actually, that last slab there, change that to a block. So change that to the block, the polished block like that, polished stone, like so. And all this block here, this slab here, change that to a block as well. And that just makes building the trailer a lot easier. So we'll do the same on the other side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back, and then put a slab underneath, and then put a block, and then a slab underneath that, and then we put a block and a block like that, and that would be the beginning of your trailer. The trailer, depending if you're European or American, the European tend to be about 40 feet, so that's, what's that in meters? Don't know. So we'll go about, so we see how far we go. So that's so we've got 2 there already, so if we add another 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, if we add, make it 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm sort of thinking 15 might be good enough. Nah, let's make it 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we are. So make it 20 just to be really bold. And do the same on the other side. Like that, and then join them across the back. Not looking too bad, so they're both 20 long there at the back. And then we just add another 4 wheels, so 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks like that for a wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then using blocks between, block there, there's a stone block and a stone block there. And then across the back go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So that is the base of our trailer. Very, very simple. Now for the trailer itself, we can use any colour we want. We're going to use blocks for this one. What should we use? What should we use? Should we go Optimus Prime? Should we go Ultra Magnus? Should we go Smokey and the Bandit? I think we'll just go for a very generic. Let's try and go a bit Eddie Stobart colour. So let's go a bit of green and maybe a bit of red. So for the trailer, I want it taller than a cab. So on the front block here, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And then you're just going to build this all the way back to the length of the trailer. So build this all the way back. Like that, and then from the back corners go up 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to connect up like that. So that's the side of your trailer, which is very, very simple. And let's do the same to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then connect that up the other side as well. So it's basically, it is literally a box on the back here. So there we go, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up like that, and then connect them together across the front like so, and just build the trailer like so, and then the back, again, you can leave that as a different colour or whatever, so we build that like that. The back would be slightly, it depends, if it's a canvas trolley, a canvas truck, it would be, I don't know what to do really. There would be doors on the back here. I think we'll do those in red then. Let's build the back here in red just so that you can see it's meant to be a door, or doors rather. So we have that back bit there, and in the side we just fill in with green really, so I'm not really trying to make this a super detailed truck. But we'll go with it, so put one side panel amongst that. And you notice I'm not using World Edit yet at all. I'm doing alright with this one. But we'll come to a point when I'm going to have to, because this is a very big, well, very boring side anyway, so I'm going to use a bit of World Edit, why not? Bit of World Edit. Now let's reduce set green concrete, I think. Helps if I spell it right, doesn't it? Green concrete. Dunk, and then do the same the other side. Down to there, I suppose. Add up the top there. And there we go. So that is the truck almost done. And just add the roof. Like so. And that is pretty much our box truck done. But we need to add a bit more detail on the back. We need... Oh, I keep putting things away. We need our item thing there. We need to put our tail lights into tail light, so red for the tail lights. Like so. And they don't look too bad. You can probably put, if we had brighter things like smaller buttons and things, we could probably put some warning lights and hazards on. So actually we can get our wood buttons here. We're going to add some hazard lights along the side. And this doesn't look too bad at all, does it? Add some hazard lights so. And then do the same on the other side. We do have Scott, part of our build team. I'm sure he'll advise me better on how to do this. So we've got our hazards across there like that. I think that could be our truck design. If you want to, you can add a bit of a stripe along the side. Personally, I wouldn't go with this colour combination because it just looks a bit too Christmassy, but the holidays are coming after all. Oops, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Let's add the stripe in. I'll try and do as best I can. I won't go up to the end because it'll just clash with the doors on the back, but you get an idea of how this goes. So we've got a line across the side there. Do the sign across the side line like that, across the front, and then across the back as well. Like I say, there's nothing special about this build. It's a bite size. Although not as bite size as the police car. And there we go. So that is our truck, our semi done like that. And we'll come back again with more trucks of this style, although maybe American style, European style, anything like that. Flat nose, long nose, anything. But that is our truck done for today. So this is Rich signing off from PNR Craft. Hopefully Pip will come along and do some tutorials soon as well, and maybe some combinations as well. But we shall come back and see. But this is Rich, and I shall see you soon. So bye for now.